phone silent?
What'd you say?
Your phone silent.
Oh, girl, yeah. Thought you speak another language. Say, hola.
¿Cómo estás?
That's all I got.
Bien, gracias. ¿Y tú?
All that. My homies from the hood said, what's up?
Good. It's not morning. Good afternoon, beautiful people. If y'all ain't read the title of this video, which I know y'all did, that's why y'all clicked on it. We are talking about our experience getting our apartment. For y'all that don't know, I am Tyra, but y'all can call me Ty. It's just Ty. That's the name of the channel. Y'all don't get that in your head. And this is my roommate,
Ashleigh.
Ashleigh Mumford, also known as
Thick Thunder.
Okay, I wasn't going for that one. I was going for the whole Miss Black
Oh,
thing, but
I think it's too late for that.
yeah. Okay. So
next time.
yeah. Okay, so just a backstory. Like, yes, we are roommates. We have been friends for like 2 years.
Yeah.
So we never thought this moment would come to be roommates. But hey, it's perfect.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not just a, oh, let me, find a random roommate on Twitter or something. Hey, you in a room together? Don't ever do that. Tip number 1. Don't ever go looking for a roommate. Make sure you know that person. And even if you know the person, y'all ain't never lived together, so it could be some bumps. But at least you know them.
We haven't had any bumps yet.
Other than for a week.
Grilled cheese that I burned today.
She burnt the grilled cheese today.
I didn't know the butter was going outside.
We're doing cooking lessons, so follow us on Snap. I'll put our little snaps and Instagrams and social media, everything down here, and you can see that journey.
I feel I need to get angled. My collarbones.
So, steps to this process.
Don't freak out.
Don't freak out?
Yeah. That's
Okay, first, plan when you're going to move in. Like, don't do like us and decide a month before that we're going to move in.
Yeah.
Don't do that. I mean, it's possible. We did it with no hesitations. We didn't have any issues. We just had to work our butt off, but
really hard.
It was really easy. So plan when you want to move. Start early. I will say at the men's 3 months in advance. I really want to say 6, but just, you can do 3 and you can plan for that. Do your research.
Yeah. Look
up a whole bunch of different apartments and stuff. Don't just look at the pictures online and everything. Go visit them. Set up tours, because what's on the internet could be different. Like, everyone's not updated with technology and all that other stuff. So there could be some outdated pictures on there. Go visit them.
Take people with you when you go visit the apartments, because you need different perspectives. You need different people's ideas. You never know what kind of questions your friends and your family might have that you don't have. I think in the process, I was definitely the mom.
I was a little overly excited.
Yeah, I was asking all the questions, practicalities and all of that. So you just never know. So you never want to really go by yourself, because you don't know what you're going to be walking into.
Or you might forget to ask a question, because I remember I forgot to ask many questions, and then Ashley was there to ask the question. And if not, if you forget to ask, don't hesitate to call. We called up here so many times to make sure everything was straight. So before you go to the tour, write down some questions, and you ask those questions, and then while you're walking around, you're probably gonna think about some more questions. So be prepared for the tours. So that's the first step. Then what we do after that?
I just gave you money. I did this. You did this. I was working. I was working like the whole time. Okay, yes, we both like busted our lamb chops to get here, but Tyra's schedule is a little bit more flexible because she works before like the average day starts. I work during the day. Like, yeah, my business, I run it during the day, but also my part-time job, I do that like 9 to 5. And so you always need to have someone who's available to go and like run the errands, and one person who can just, pony up the money when it's time. I mean, we both split everything like 50-50, but when it came down to my part, I just gave her the money. It was like, I trust you. Do what you need. Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, besides getting your money and everything, going to go look, doing your tours and asking your questions, then you sit down and of course you decide what place you're going to go to. Ask questions before you sign the paperwork, like how do we need to turn in our money for the rent, and something that they do not tell you when you move in, luckily my cousin has went through all this experience, utilities and your power. Because you pay your rent does not mean your lights and your water and stuff is going to be on. You have to do that separately. So you'll get your little prorated rent and whatever the case may be, but you have to go additionally to get your utilities cut on, and then your power. So what we had to do was we had to call Georgia Power, and I say do it at least 2 days before you move in. Yeah. But we did the utilities 1 day before, but I say 2 days is the safe side. So with my credit and everything, we didn't have to put down anything for the power, but we had to pay $100 for the utilities. And I did it the Thursday before we moved in. Then we moved in Friday and everything was on and we had no issues with that. Yeah, so that's something I did not know. I know a lot of people are probably not going to know that. So now you know.
Ooh, whenever you're moving in with someone, even though you're splitting everything with them, make sure that if 1 month they cannot pay, that you're able to pay the rent.
Yeah, so with the whole money thing, I say we have a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and we paid initially without like the Wi-Fi and all the other stuff, like with the utilities, the power, and the rent, the prorated rent, the deposits. We paid roughly like $1,500 to get everything on and ready. So I say you need to have between, depending on what kind of style, between $1,200 and $1,500, or maybe a little more saved up before you even start the process. And then you also want to go, we got our Wi-Fi the next day if you want to get cable and all that. So that's additional stuff. So make sure you have between 12 to 15, 12 to 16 saved, so you don't have no issues with everything. Yeah, I didn't realize that was how much we was gonna be coming out at one time. That's one thing I did not calculate. I calculated everything else. I ain't calculate that until days after we moved in. I said, dang, somebody got some money. Cause we don't pay the $1,500. I ain't never, accumulated all that at one time. And I'm telling you, like a month. We did all that in a month. But anyways, so look for the apartment. Tour the apartment. Utilities and money.
You're so ratchet.
Oh, well, then that's really it. Like after you pay, you sign your papers for your rent and stuff, the lease. One thing for the whole utilities thing, you need a copy of your lease to go get your utilities. They should, your landlord or whatever should tell you that, but I'm just gonna say it because it's something we have to do. And after that, you move in.
I think that a really important thing is that you just don't get overwhelmed when you're moving in. It can be really overwhelming, it can be really taxing on you, but just remember that everything goes at your pace. You can take your time, you can do what you have to do. Yes, certain things are time sensitive, but if you ever get overwhelmed during the process, it's okay to take like a 5-minute break, an hour break, a couple of days. Like, it's okay. Because it's all about you at the end of the day. Everyone's service is to make your life easier, your life better. And so I think it's important to remember that.
And that's why I say try to not do like us and do a month in advance. Do like 3 months in advance so you're not rushing. Like luckily in our week of getting everything together like last minute, because we was waiting, like I waited to the Friday that the rent was due and the prorated rent was due, like all of that, the day of, to get my money, because I get paid on Fridays and everything was happening on Fridays. So surprisingly, we was not stressed and all of that. Like we had good help. Shout out to Mr. Johnson, my supervisor at Savannah State of Woodover. He helped us tremendously with moving our stuff because he's the only person that we know that has a truck. And I ain't had no money to go get no U-Haul. She want to get a U-Haul. I ain't had no money for that. So, we made 50 million trips in my little Sonic or whatever. And yeah, it was smooth sailing really. Besides the back and forth of the trips, everything was easy. It was fun. Well, I won't say it was fun, but it was exciting to move from where, because her situation at her previous place was not the best. I was living on campus and it's just me having my first place. It was just like, bro, this is happening. Like, this is December 2018. This is going into a new year, fresh start. And it was just great. But I think that's all that we have for the startup of our our place and getting an apartment. It was things that I didn't know, things that I wanted to share for those that just graduated and get ready to graduate, or those that just want to be on their own early. Like, nobody was really there to help me like I wanted, so I'm gonna be the person that I wanted to have help me. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Shout out to my friends. So Tyra likes to do everything on her own. Personally, I like to ask for help when I need it. And so I saw that we needed help. So I reached out. I sent out like text messages to like 5 or 6 people. And we met at the house, at my old house. And everybody just met at the same time and loaded up all the cars. We literally just trailed each other to like the new house.
In the rain.
And it was great. Like,
so shout out to y'all for doing it in the rain though, for real. Y'all loyal.
So don't be afraid to reach out to people when you need help, especially like in the moving process, because it can be really tiring. It can make you question a lot of things about yourself. So yeah, shout out to Sade, Professor West, her husband. Forgot her nephew's name, but it was my first time meeting him, but he was really helpful. And just thank you to everyone who came and helped me, and even like everyone who sent prayers and the warm wishes. So yeah,
that's what I was gonna say. Thanks for the congratulations, the good luck, the I'm proud of you, the all of that, like the encouraging words and everything. Like, we know we can do this, and y'all helping us realize that we can do this. We about to get it and go. So yeah, I think that's it. If y'all have any questions, leave a comment below. Y'all can message me. Y'all can message us on social media. We got all the questions because we only been here for tomorrow makes a week. So we fresh. We got all the answers. Well, we got all the answers, but the initial questions.
We got most of the answers.
We got most, yeah. So comment, rate, subscribe, and share. I hope this video was helpful. You will see more videos of us and whatever, because you know I like doing videos with people, and she lived like 2 centimeters, you know, next to me, so why not drive her? But yeah, see y'all in another video.
Bye guys.
First video in apartment, you know, you feel me, bye. Like, you know, we got our apartment or whatever.
F4.